desk in a professional setup, you're wrong. I'm sitting on the floor, my knees are on the floor, and I'm talking to you. And anytime you see me in the front of my bed, I have no desk, my lap. Professional. Okay, you guys, welcome back to the second part of my wax series I've started here on my channel. We're all about Zape bath today, and I'm really excited because I really just started getting back into Zape. It's been a while. I've placed 2 rather large orders in the last little while here. So I do have a lot of things to share with you guys. We're going to break it down, do the nitty gritty, tell you who's behind Zape and all of that, as well. I'm going to show you guys my stash. And before we get to the stash though, I am going to tell you guys a little bit about Zape before you get started watching. If you do end up liking this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and definitely subscribe down below if you have really liked this content and you would like to see more of it in the future. So everything today again is about Zape bath, and Zape is pronounced Zape. It's spelled Z-E-E-P and it means soap in Dutch. Now, Ashley was saying that her boyfriend is Dutch, and that's kind of how she kind of came up with this name. Makes complete sense because not only do they do wax melts, scoopables, shapes, all in wax, but they also do some body care as well. Ashley's last name, I'm not sure, because on Facebook it's, forgive me for pronouncing it incorrectly if I did, sorry. Ashley Kimianow, or I've also seen a blog post with her last name of Dewey on there, so I'm not quite sure which one she goes by. So Zape Bath is actually located in Wichita, Kansas, and not only does she have an online presence, she has her own storefront. And she's actively open, obviously through COVID, there was restrictions, but she is open to the public. I know she's been on her local news, showing all of her products. She's doing such a great business. Her aesthetic is absolutely pleasing. Love her aesthetic so much. Like a lot of the different vendors that I absolutely love. There are so many scent combinations here. Now, she doesn't do a lot of scents just on their own, but rather they are a combination of different fragrances to make into her wax melts, her sugar scrubs, her lip balm. These are all handmade, made in small batches. They are cruelty-free and vegan products as well. So there's so many different ways of ordering. Let's start off with wax. So you can order a clamshell, which costs $4.50. You can also order shapes in different sizes and quantities. Range anywhere between like $4.75 or closer to $10 US. And keeping in mind, all these prices are in US dollars. So it kind of depends on its size and how much you get in here as well. She also does scoopables, which scoops are not my favorite. I know a lot of people love scoopables, and it's just a way that you can scoop it out with a spoon and pop it into your warmer and so on. But I just find that they are really good, strong throwers. Don't get me wrong, they are very good, but it's just not my preferred way of melting. But that's nice because she has options. And new to her whole aesthetic and new to her entire company are candles. So she was testing out these candles for quite some time. I don't have any here to share with you, but I would definitely look into purchasing some in the future. I definitely want to see how they do. As you guys know, I do love my candles, especially this time of year. Absolutely enjoy it, fall, winter. Her candles are $10.95. Scoops, I'm not quite sure. I'd say they're about $10, I think, because I couldn't find any on the website earlier today when I was looking. And then we're gonna start talking about bath and body care. Now, Zape is one of 2 wax vendors that make my favorite body care. 2 of them look like they've been used. That's because they are in my shower currently, and I've just brought another different type of body care that I do have to share with you guys, to let you guys know what they are. Start off with the one that I don't have open yet, is I am a rotation. I'm a very must finish everything before I start a new thing. That's just me, Virgo, I don't know. For example, this is in Beach Bum. This is a summer fragrance, and this one is in a sugar whip. And the sugar whips are beautiful. They are beautiful. I love these types of things to put on my feet. I definitely love to scrub my feet, backs of my arms. They have a lovely scent. She does match her fragrances from her wax melts to these body care pieces as well. So if you love a scent, you can pretty much get it in anything. Not only do they have this in the sugar whip, they also have it in a body butter sugar scrub, which is a very moisturizing sugar scrub. This one happens to be in an amazing scent. This was in my favorites video for my last favorites video. This is Boo Vanilla Scream. It smells like vanilla icing on top of an animal cookie or a cracker. It smells so good, you guys. And then this last one here is one of my absolute favorite scents overall, and this is Lavender Soda. So I have lavender soda in a lot of different forms. I love this scent. If you guys have followed me anytime, you guys know how much I love this. Now, I'm also going to share with you guys too, you can also get the lids for these. This is not your typical lid. Rather, it's normally just a screw top over here. But I bought 2 lids because I generally have a whip soap and a scrub in my shower at one time. So then I just trade them out when they're done and I have to replace it with a new one. But the whip soaps are fabulous. I speak so highly of whip soap from Zape, from a couple other places too. I use this to shave my legs. You don't need to moisturize when you get out of the shower. Literally amazing, and it doesn't clog your razor, and I absolutely love this. So yeah. With Zape as well, they also have a rewards program, of which like is more, obviously the more you buy, the more points you get, and then you get some free stuff. Definitely join their newsletter because that's going to be the best way for you to like understand their point system as well. But also, what I'll say about almost everybody is that you must join some sort of social to find out where they're at. If you can't join their newsletter and their website, then definitely check out their Facebook and their Instagram, because that is the best way to find out what's new, when's the new collection coming out. Because unlike other vendors, this is not a pre-order. This is like, she makes a bunch and you hope in a prayer that when you go online, when you can, your whatever you want is there and available, because you just don't know. There is no cart hold or anything like that, so it's kind of Hunger Games. But she does make a lot of stuff. So, and she does sort of, I've seen her restock here and there too. So, but if you want something, you got to get it fast. So there's also other items that I absolutely love, and I'm so happy to have been able to buy these last time because they go out of stock fast. And that's bath rocks. Now, she does have bath bombs on her website generally for any collection, but because I do live internationally and I know it's a bath bomb, I know it's going to break apart anyway and like fizzle into my bath water, that's fine. But I also want, when I get it, I'm not saying that has happened, but I would rather get like a whole pretty little pumpkin or what have you. But when you're shipping internationally, you never know. So these bath rocks are great because they're the best. They're the bath bomb. They're best of both worlds. Maybe don't have a shape. They are like little chunked up bath bombs. You just sprinkle as many as you want in your bath, but I don't have to worry about it shipping and getting wrecked because it's already in chunks. That's why I enjoy it. So if you're international and are interested in the bath bombs, but worried that you're going to get a bath bomb that's like broken, you can get your hands on these bath rocks. Do it, because they're the same thing. It's a bath bomb. So I'm just going to read out to you guys what they have in body care. Now, I haven't seen her do the lip glosses in a while. That might be more seasonal and more summertime. But like I just showed you, they do the bath rocks, they do the whip soap, they do the sugar whip and the body butter sugar scrub. They do bar soaps, body spray and meringues, among many other things. So they are priced all differently. So definitely check their website for that. When ordering from Zape, she ships internationally, and I'm going to list to you guys all the places that she does ship to. But of course, she ships to the US, she ships to Canada, but on top of, she also ships to the UK, Australia, Belgium, France, Germany, Israel, Italy, Japan, Netherlands, Norway, Singapore, Spain, Sweden, and Switzerland. So basically, the best way to look up the prices and the weights and things like that would be to go on her website, because she does have a really nice list down there on her website, kind of like guesstimating about weight and how much it would cost. And that does fluctuate, keeping in mind rates are always and constantly changing. I swear, like every 2 seconds they're changing. Not for us consumers in the best. It's always going up. One big question a lot of people have had is, does she combine orders? Like, for example, if on an opening day of, say, a Halloween collection, you order a whole bunch of things, then you go and then you order real quick because you just want to get your favorites. But then you want to go back in there again and sort of see what else you can get, and you order again. Can you combine your shipping? The answer is yes. She will combine the shipping, especially in that particular instance, because it's not a pre-order and it's basically whatever's on the website. So that is great, good news for, especially as internationals. People try to go in on those websites on those opening days and just grab as much as they can of their favorites, then check out. And then they'll go back in there and kind of go, okay, now I'm like, cool, my secondary favorites, and so on. So it's kind of fun, a little stressful. Not gonna lie, last time I placed an order, I almost missed opening. We were late getting home. Nelson was so good. It was like 1 minute beyond, but I was able to get in. Yes. The TAT, or the turnaround time, is approximately 2 weeks, keeping in mind all these items and products are pre-made for the opening. So it's not that there's a pre-order here. So yeah, so basically 2 weeks TAT or turnaround time. Samples with Ashley and Zape. They're generally, doesn't matter the size of your order, you generally get a sample. Sometimes if you do body care, you might get a body care sample, or you might get a wax sample. But I tend to, the last 2 orders I've placed, I've had body care, I ordered body care, and I've ordered wax as well. I don't recall getting a wax sample, maybe I'm wrong, but I know I've gotten some body care samples. So it's kind of good though. I've never received a sample that I already had like in my order, so they pay attention to that. That was really nice. Let's get on into all the Zape products I have, you guys. There's a lot. I'll tell you right now, the jars, some of them, the ones, I'll just warn you now when we go through the jars, I can't open these. There's a freezer trick, which I will do, and also Nelson has helped me open them. I'm not complaining because international shipping, I don't want these popping out and having the stuff all over the inside of the box. But I will say they are very tight. At least my last order was extremely tight. So you definitely, and I'm not like, I don't have the strongest finger. Like you might need some help, basically what I'm saying. I need help. But if you don't need help, that just means you're stronger than me. So kudos to you. So we got a lot, you guys. These are just the shapes here. I have clamshells here. I have bath rocks here. And then we will get into, at the very end, all my body care. Okay, so like I said before, we've got the bath rocks. I have 3 different scents. I have Season of the Witch. And then this one is Hocus Pocus. And the last one is Candy Corn. So I'm really, really looking forward to breaking into those. So when it comes to shapes, I love her shapes. So I've got just a few left here from the summer order I placed, and a crap ton of ones from the Halloween order that I did. So let's just go over through some of them. I'm not gonna be able to pull out every single one. So this is in Yum Yum, which is ripe mango, crushed pineapple, and coconut. It is gorgeous. So these will keep really well with Ashley and my home and my warmers. Less is more as well with this particular vendor and myself. So that I will be very happy to melt in the summer, like these next ones as well. This is in like a breakaway bar, like it looks like a really big chocolate bar, but there's 2 of them in here. This is in Unicorn Candy, which is cotton candy, lollipops, berry, champagne, and this is beautiful. Well, I can't not show you. This is one, like, well, it came together all together in one wax melt in Frosty Palace, which is a vanilla ice cream, marshmallow cream, chocolate fudge drizzle, and crispy waffle cones. And oh my goodness, it smells delicious. Definitely have to chop these up. If you guys want a chopping video, let me know. Like, I will definitely do some chopping, especially for fall winter. I can definitely do that. And if you guys have any questions for me as I'm chopping, feel free to drop them down below in this video. So the next one here is just one piece, but it's huge. I had 2 pieces, but I gifted one of them. This is in Beach Bum. This is coconut, vanilla, sugar cane, and summer fruits. So again, I had this in a shape, and I also have it in one of these clamshells as well. And then we have another Little Red Riding Hood. This is oatmeal cookies, sugar cookie, a butter cookie, and sugar and spice. And it's a cutest little ice cream cone. So those are the more summery ones, and then we get on to some of the big winter ones. They're a little bit mushed up, my apologies, but this is in pumpkin spice with whip. It's pumpkin spice latte with whip, and oh my gosh, you guys, smells delicious. Again, if you want me to do a chopping video, I absolutely will. This is delightful. This one here, this one reminds me of home. This is in Halloween Town, caramel cider, autumn leaves, and haunted houses. So that's that one. And we have another one, which is very odd for me. I'm not a popcorn fan, but Scary Movie, which is butter popcorn, candy corn, and candied apples. So that's that one there. This is the one I showed you earlier in the video. This is in a ginormous pie slice in Kruger's Orchard. Apple cider donuts, Macintosh apple, and vanilla bean. And we have more here, and like these little jack-o'-lanterns. One's happy, one's scary. This is caramel apples, that's given. And this one is in clown, this one here is in clown carnival, sea and salty kettle corn, spice pumpkin, and creamy butternut. Another pumpkin set here. This one is Cider Lane, which is mulled cider, creamy caramel, cinnamon spice. Then we have the cutest little apple pickin'. That's the name of it. And this is described as orchard, trees, autumn leaves, and freshly picked apples. More ginormous shapes, you guys. These ones I can chop at least into 6 pieces each. So this is apple cinnamon donuts, which is sweet apples, grated cinnamon, and fresh donuts. They're huge. Homer would be proud. And then we have fireside pumpkin, which is roasted pumpkins, fall spice, fire roasted marshmallows. Again, really, really large wax melts. This one I cannot wait. I'll be saving this till next month, November. Harvest Festival, sweet cranberries, dried orange peel, and autumn leaves. You guys know how much I love like anything cranberry and then add orange peel to it. Yes, please. And again, chai. I love chai. So this is a pack of 3, and this one is Black Magic Chai, which is described as spiced chai, creamy caramel, sweet candied apples, and Halloween pumpkins. So that's all of these shapes. Those are her. So again, those shapes could be anywhere between $4.75 to almost $10 USD. It kind of depends on the size of it and how much wax you get. But all of the wax melts in the clamshell form, or $4.50 for about 2 ounces of wax. So I'm just going to show you guys what I have. This is salted caramel macchiato. Now, I love Ashley's coffee. She used to do samplers. She doesn't do them as much anymore. I hope she brings a coffee sampler back ASAP. I would buy a couple. I love any vendor's coffee, let's be honest. This one is vanilla caramel, brown sugar, sea salt, espresso, and whipped cream. Then we have a nice beachy scent. This is in white sands, which is driftwood, eucalyptus, sea salt, and coconut. Then we have a beach bound, sunshine tan lines and beach vibes. Like obviously you can tell like I had some like I said, I have a lot of summertime stuff. Beach bonfire, which is bonfire ember, sea salt, driftwood, and soft vanilla. Cabano, which is tobacco, caramel, and pineapple. Interesting combination. Pineapple Fizzy Pops, which is a really big popular scent. Well, actually a lot of these summer ones are very popular of hers. This is fresh cut pineapple and bubbly citrus fizz, which I love anything with a fizzy note. Generally that means like Sprite, 7-Up, like a lemon lime bubbly kind of scent. There's that one. Then we have beach towels, which is lemongrass coconut freshly washed towels. And yes, this one here is Mahalo, guava, coconut, pineapple, strawberry, and white cake. And then we have Beach Bum. This is coconut, vanilla, sugarcane, and summer fruit. So this is the same scent as one of the shapes I showed you earlier. Then we have Basic Beach. This is coconut, vanilla, sea salt, toasted marshmallow. And then we have Bumpin' Uglies, honeydew melon, mandarin orange, cotton candy. Bora Bora, cocoa butter, coconut, tropical fruits. I could be in Bora Bora right now. I could. That would be nice. I'm going to save the last 2 wax melts here to talk about before we talk about the body care. So then we have actually 2 of the same. This is in Fiji, so that's this one here, and that is in cocoa butter, pineapple, coconut, and tropical fruits, and that's lovely. I have 2 of my absolute favorites here, and this is the same scent in lavender soda. This is an absolute staple of mine. Like I said before, you're going to see some in the body care coming up. It just one of those scents that makes you happy. Like if you're having a bad day, if you pop the wax in your warmers or you use any of the soaps in the shower, it just makes you feel a little bit better. At least it does for me. Lavender soda is one of my top favorites. Flat White also, which is an empty. I don't have it here because I used it up. Flat White, which is a coffee scent. Chef's kiss. Okay, let's get on into this. It's a lot, I know. Let's start off with the sugar whips. Now the sugar whips are about $14. I love these because they are what I use for the bottom of my feet and scrubbing my body and so on and so forth. It's very luxurious. Now again, as mentioned earlier, they come in generally these tins here, but I did purchase, like I said before, these little lids. So that was a one hand, you can pop it open rather than having to unscrew it in the shower kind of thing. So the scents I have here is Toes in the Sand, which is another popular summertime scent. Then this is Beach Bum. And so, oh, I love this Victorian Lace, which is a dupe for Victoria's Secret's Vanilla Lace. And I love that scent. So that's all I have in the actual sugar whip. Now let's go into the Body Butter Sugar Scrub. So this one I have open right now. It's currently in my shower. Well, right now I'm actually here talking to you. But this is in Vanilla Scream, and this is absolutely delicious scent. Then we have 1313 Mockingbird Lane in the Body Butter Sugar Scrub here. Yum Yum and Jack-o'-lantern. And finally we have Passion Apple. So that's what I have for the Body Butter Sugar Scrub. And then back here we have my favorite Whips soap. So yeah, as you can see, I love this. As I mentioned before, I do use Whip soaps to shave my legs with, and so I don't know why I order so many of these. I go through this less because I don't need very much. I go through this stuff less frequently as the other stuff, but you know, whatever, I have a problem, I know that. So we'll start with the one that's in my shower. Of course, this is the lavender soda with that lid I showed you earlier. That's what I have currently. Let me just pop the top here. As you guys can see, beautiful whip consistency. But we also have a Beach Bum, Jack-o'-lantern. I have a lot of them that match the other products below here. Cupcake, Passion Apple, Victorian Lace, Toes in the Sand, Vanilla Scream, which is the match to the scrub that I have currently going in the shower, Beach Bound, Yum Yum, and I made a mistake by accident. I ordered 2 of these instead of 1, but these are both in the scent 1313 Mockingbird Lane in the Whip soap here. Anyway, you guys, this is all of my Zape products, which is a lot. You guys know I have a problem. I can't even keep them up on them. Yeah, I can't even keep them stacked. Anyway, you guys, thank you guys so much for joining me. If again you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. That would be wonderful. And again, if you guys want me to do a chopping video where I'm chopping a bunch of these wax melt shapes, let me know. And if you have any questions you want me to answer on that video, let me know there too. As always, you guys, be safe, take care, and have fun. Bye, guys.